There is a moment most people don't mark on a calendar, but they remember it by feeling. Digestion still works. Meals still pass. Nothing dramatic happens. And yet, something that once felt supportive begins to feel dense. Not painful. Not alarming. Just heavier than it used to be. At first, we explain it away. We say it's stress. Or age. Or timing. Or that maybe we need to be more consistent, or add one more thing to help the process along. That instinct is understandable. We've been trained to think improvement comes from adding pressure in the right direction. Push a little more. Optimize. Refine. Support harder. And in the beginning, that approach often works. Early support feels like a clean response. You do something. The body reacts. Digestion feels lighter. There's movement. There's relief. It creates a quiet agreement between you and the method you're using. But systems don't stay still. They adapt without announcing it. They reorganize priorities. What once felt like assistance can start feeling like interference, not because the input changed, but because the context did. This is where many people get lost. They assume something stopped working. Or that their body became resistant. Or that the answer must be a stronger version of the same idea. But digestion doesn't operate on strength alone. It runs on timing, sequencing, and cooperation between processes that don't all move at the same speed. When support is applied to a system that is already adjusted, stimulation can outpace coordination. And when that happens, the sensation isn't failure. It's friction. You feel it as heaviness. That heaviness isn't the body rejecting help. It's the body signaling that the rhythm has shifted. At that point, digestive support stops being about stimulation. Not suddenly. Not clearly. But gradually, almost politely. The body isn't asking to be pushed. It's asking for its signals to line up again. You can see this pattern everywhere once you notice it. Traffic flows smoothly until one section speeds up without the others adjusting. Music sounds clean until one instrument pushes ahead of the rhythm. Air circulates well until too many openings create turbulence instead of freshness. Nothing is wrong with the parts. The problem is coordination. Digestion works the same way. Early relief doesn't guarantee lasting ease. And heaviness doesn't mean you failed. It means the system you're working with is no longer in the same phase. The mistake is assuming the solution must always be additive. Sometimes the more useful response is to pause, observe, and recognize that alignment has become more important than intensity. Digestive support doesn't stop being effective because it was misguided. It stops feeling right because the system it interacts with has quietly changed. And once you understand that, the question shifts. Not what should I add next? But what is no longer moving together? That question doesn't demand urgency. It demands attention. And often, that's enough to let lightness return.